trying to find out who is responsible for the death of a 17-year-old, Teron Fobb. The teen was found shot to death on Oswego Street around noon today and happened just 12 hours after another shooting on the same street. Take a look here at this map. So since yesterday, Baton Rouge police have been called out to 4 different shootings just in that small, tiny little area. The first deadly shooting happened yesterday afternoon on Winnebago Street. That's when officers were on the scene of that shooting. Gunshots rang out over on Geronimo. 1 person was injured there. And overnight, bullets struck a home on Oswego. Police have not said if any of the shootings are connected, but we will be sure to pass along any updates as we learn more.
And while police were investigating that incident, our photojournalists heard gunshots about a half a mile away. This happened on Geronimo Street near Ozark Street at around 5:30 p.m. We're told the victim in this one should be okay. There is no word on whether the 2 shootings are related at this time. You can call Crime Stoppers at 344-STOP if you have any information.
Teenager is behind bars charged with murder for a deadly shooting on Oswego Street back in June. Baton Rouge police arrested 19-year-old Khalil Henderson in the shooting death of another teenager who was just 17, Teron Fobb. When detectives arrested Henderson, they say they also found a large amount of drugs, including meth and more than 2 pounds of marijuana. He now faces a number of drug charges on top of that first-degree murder charge.
1 person is dead, another injured, following back-to-back shootings Sunday afternoon that took place within blocks of one another off Plank Road, Baton Rouge police said. BRPD spokesman Sergeant Legene McKinney said officers were called to the 3100 block of Winnebago Street at its intersection with Plank Road shortly before 4:20 p.m., where they had found 1 individual dead from an apparent gunshot wound. At the scene, squad cars lined the side of the busy intersection near the Easy Pack In Serve convenience store, which had been roped off with crime scene tape extending to a yellow house on the other side of Winnebago. McKinney said additional officers were called to the area to help the crowd control as more than 50 friends and family of the deceased, identified Dante Ville, gathered the other side of the tape, some weeping while others stared stoically at the spot where the body of the 24-year-old man lay covered by yellow tarp. More than 20 cones marked the places where bullets had apparently hit pavement, and broken glass from a shattered door littered the home's front steps. Nearby, a tan Chevy was parked haphazardly on the front lawn, its driver's side door flung open. While detectives were still working the scene, authorities received word of another shooting, this one reported shortly after 5:30 p.m. in the 3400 block of Geronimo Street. McKinney said 1 person was treated for non-life-threatening injuries. He would not say whether authorities believe the 2 incidents are connected, but said both shootings are still under investigation. Detectives with the Baton Rouge Police Department are investigating 4 separate shootings that took place less than a half mile away from each other. The shootings spanned over the last 24 hours, leaving 3 people shot and 2 people dead. The first shooting took place Sunday, June 5th, around 4:15 p.m. on Winnebago Street near Plank Road. Dante Ville, 24, was shot and killed at that location. While officers were still casting the scene for evidence, they heard gunshots about a half a mile away on Geronimo Street near Ozark Street around 5:30 p.m. The man shot at the scene is expected to survive his injuries. Then around 10:20 p.m. Sunday night in the 3000 block of Oswego Street, police say a house was shot up. Thankfully, no one was hit or injured. The violence in this area rolled into Monday when Teron Forbes, 17, was shot multiple times on Oswego Street near North Acadian Thruway. There was no word on no suspect or motives in any of these cases so far. Police have not yet revealed they believe the shootings are connected. This comes as Baton Rouge Police Chief Murphy Paul discussed combating crime in the capital city. But of course, as y'all can see from the opening, the man on Geronimo Street survived, so we got the suspect. Officials with the U.S. Marshal Task Force arrested a man for a deadly shooting that happened back in early June. Khalil Henderson, 19, was arrested Monday, October 3rd, on charges of first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, illegal use of a weapon, 2 counts of possession with intent to distribute, possession of a firearm with CDS. Detectives identified the victim as Terrell Forbes, 17, who was shot multiple times and died at the scene. They added, the shooting happened on Oswego Street near North Arcadian Thruway around 12:15 p.m. on Monday, June 6th. Henderson was booked into the East Baton Rouge Parish Prison. And if y'all don't know who Khalil Henderson is, that is DB4L Kayjay on Instagram, or 60 Gang Kayjay, one of Hotboy dude's homies, you know what I'm saying? He also, is very close with Lil Ivy Jr. They rock together real tough. That's their partner, man. So as y'all can see, man, and y'all probably heard about this story already, but I never really broke it on here because, it was already broken everywhere else. So just let everybody else have it, man. I let them do their thing. But there is a few things I want to address on this situation. That's why I brought it up. And the person that, they are accusing him of, Tyran, that is Dixie Boy Worm. You know what I'm saying? The 17-year-old. He is out of R&R. Now, as far as R&R, I really don't know much about them, but I do know Kruger. I know Kruger, man. He kind of dope, man. I like his music. You know what I'm saying? And they got a few other people that rap as well. Just some youngest, man, trying to sink their teeth into the music industry, man, trying to get locked into that. And I do know that a couple of them, man, really vibe with the 4K trades and the BBGs, the NBAs and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But on the cool, man, when it comes to the evidence on Kayjay, I haven't really seen any. So you know how it is, man. When the laws release these official statements, they usually give like some type of detail that lets you know that this person was there, or a motive or whatever. They haven't released any of that. And I was kind of waiting on that as well to see if I could find some of that. Still haven't seen anything that really puts him and ties him into this whole situation. But I will say, man, when it comes to the drugs, that's the ill thing. Until we start to really see what evidence the laws have on him, the illest thing that I would be looking at, like, man, that's an ugly situation, is the drugs, man. Boy, why was you riding around with all that, Kayjay, man? Come on, man. And the laws is really, really after y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Not just because of all the stuff that's being posted online, but because of, just your affiliation with TBG and 60 Gang and Bleeders and just everybody that they associate with, man. It seems like their side is always caught up in some M1s, man. Just like constantly, and it's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But everybody has heat from the laws. Don't get that twisted. That's not what I'm saying. Everybody got some heat coming down from the laws, man. But they constantly going for M1s. Like, if you look at Boulevard, Sleepy, the Spinner Mitch situation, man, and we all know what happened with that. We reported it on this channel. You had the 25-year-old Stevenson, what was it, a 17-year-old and a 19-year-old, I believe, that, they was also accused of hitting up as well, man. And y'all see the news report going across the screen right now. Y'all can go ahead and pause the screen and reread that if you never read it before. And then also, Myrtle Street coming out and being the third victim that they picked up on that as well, which is, he's a TBG affiliate as well. Somebody that associates with their side, man. And y'all can pause that and read that and see how they picked him up on it as well, man. So just crazy, man. Then we don't even have to really get into the Lit Yoshi factor of it all, man. Lit Yoshi is another one who went down for a M1, man. Then you got Band's ties. As soon as he made it public that he associates with TBG, that got ugly. You know what I'm saying? TBG Osama is in there right now on something. We don't really know what's going on. But what we do know is they are constantly going down for M1s, and it just seems like, somebody trying to get them out the way or something, bro. Like some real type of ugly time type of stuff, man. But like I said, man, this is a crazy situation, man, that they got them tied into. I want to give y'all a little bit more specifics on it. Let y'all know exactly who it was that they are trying to say that he has something to do with. But, you know, his homies, man, they also popped out and let it be known, you know, free him. Hotboy dude took a few jabs, man, at YB and the oppositions, man, what they both did. And they also went on live. Kayjay went live with Hotboy dude from inside the parish. So I'm gonna go ahead and play all that for y'all, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about all this, and leave a like, subscribe, ring that bell icon, and turn post notifications on all.
He thought you was fresh, you left a stain on his outfit.
I'ma see what niggas get with this Twitter beef. We ain't with that hat, we ain't in the street, we in the streets. Tell them for the color, Kayjay loose for the cemetery. You know that's 10 piece. Groove out, who be trying to scratch something? Kevin Gates and shit. With a shooter say gon' flex on me. Fucking free my partner and I tell them pick they partner up. Broad daylight, I be with the gang trying to stop something. Walk them down or chase them down, whatever, just go flip something. Kelly in the key front, like a red cable, I want all steady. Can't kiss the nigga that I want, I let your dog know your partner. Fill them up, you a float eye. Now we smoking on that drunk, get on that drunk, and this is king. I know I don't give a fuck, we fall on the dick, man, eat it up. I'ma tell my shit till they put me up, oh yeah. Five, I'm keeping it tough, make sure say move on me, it's stuck. Fighters on the move, I'm building them up, I'm feeling this up, and they kill. First shit, aiming at your side, knocking out the young boy. Cause they dick around a nigga top, throw in the bank, they go for it. I rail them in, another one cat. 5+5 and been the same ever since the people them got shot.
That bullshit.
Yeah,
Man, two niggas,
check them out.
about 4 niggas just checked out this bitch.
Bitch, we sleep. I don't want to turn your light. Don't see your shit up.
I'm full of perks.
What you
Yeah, I'm
smoking on,
older as
young?
fuck.
You full of that Georgia, huh? You old float.
I'm finna get out this
That got me
motherfucker.
fucked up, bro.
Man, where all these people come
Real
from, man?
shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. My shit going down.
Yeah, Hotboy got your shit going down.
Still bullshit ass down, boy. You know they wanna see me, boy.
They add 30.
For real. Hold on. You gotta join my shit.
Man, you added them, then kicked them out, float. Oh, you had to get out.
There you go. I just
What's
had
up,
them on
man?
my shit.
I'm in the bed.
Was down with a bit.
What's up, bro? What you got going?
Shit cool.
Big
I just
Dirty
sent
laid
your
up, get
shit
your
up,
face
bro. I
wet.
just sent your shit up. I hop back off it.
Huh?
I said I hop back off it.
Yeah.
What you
Say,
got
dude.
going?
Huh?
Boy, this bitch got about 1,000 people on this bitch. I
Oh,
swear to God
shit.
on my mom.
I see.
Man, say, dude.
What else, good?
I need my shit care, man. I'm total bad as this bitch, say.
Shit, no, don't get no catch-up. Be back in 120 days.
I already know, man. My shit gonna be. I'm gonna have that first bitch.
60 gang, chopper
Pressure
gang, you
pack.
know what's going on.
See my shit.
Fox 13, man. Tell them all know.
My shit pressure.
You getting full of that mojo, man. I'm gonna put a belt on your ass, man. Real talk, man. Oh, I swear to God.
That
Swear to
bitch
God.
black.
What's good, bro?
Man, what around with all these people on my trail, man?
Let me see how you living. You got the Nike slides on?
You know I do. That's what I'm throwing with my hand right now.
They keep y'all
No,
lights
I
on
got
out
them
there?
champion in them. Champion in them, Nike bitch. No, these niggas just checked out this bitch. They don't want to cut them bitches off.
Well, y'all supposed to have that hitter put up there.
You know it. We posted outside.
Y'all in
Like out there, that's the point.
what street y'all on right now, bitch?
Add 10.
Bitch, you stupid.
Real
Man,
shit.
get out this bitch. Don't for they be calling the jail telling on you. I love you, bitch.
Alright.